I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is the kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dog.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wing shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now.
Insieme, il male che produce il bene, la notte abbassa lo sguardo che guardarci non gli conviene. Siamo il bianco e siamo il nero, siamo Dio che appare davvero, siamo piccoli e perfetti come il mondo visto dal cielo.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Per te cammino sulle mine, per te passo questo confine.
2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is the kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dog.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wing shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire, insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine, e la fine.
Ci cerchiamo come animali, a piedi nudi come i gitani, contro il mondo con le mani, come se non ci fosse un domani. Ora siamo pronti a tutto, a cose che non possiamo dire, a sogni che non fanno dormire. Noi siamo l'inizio e la fine. Non devo guardare il cielo per capire da dove piove, se mi cerchi sono già altrove, indirizzo nuvola 9. Io che ti ho coperta d'oro nei nostri giorni preziosi, ed ora piango sangue e gli dei sono tutti invidiosi.
Siamo fragili.
2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is the kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dog.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wing shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now.
Insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well.
2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
Expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one. And the streets start trembling. It's way too many witnesses, up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop. So would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace a guru?
Word, that's how you feel up on this track? Little try on that.
What you trying to rap now?
Yeah, yo, Royce.
What up, man?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So,
I need you to speak with your hands. On the count of three. Everybody now, 1, 2, 3, go!
Talk to him. Who stepped up in this rap game and seen acting fool?
Me and Preem, both names go together. Lot of frontin' like they ill.
word. I think it's time to move on to the next one.
No American Idol, but I get by. Wish I could tour with fifth wheel bus. Back to the real world, time to wake up, smell antifreeze. The land with big brothers bad to me. I got a blind date with destiny. I'm Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. Must stay out wickedly perfect. You're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapsed on the planet deserted. That's the word like a $10,000 pyramid scheme. Changing the face of the game like the Swarm medical team. Lead troopers, a league of supreme. Rest your luck with sleep, go home. The biggest loser, huh? I'll have the last laugh like the last comic standing. Make it the band play as you walk up stage empty-handed. And I'm taking home America's next top model. Back to the bachelor pad, show us some. Newspaper boy, dog, fetch me my slippers. Feed me, do the dishes if you need me. Everybody's so emo, everyone expects emotion. While I'm holding on to long-term solution to that notion that everything must go, be shown off, be bad, be thrown into the lions as if the crowd cares. Some are born like us, most are born like them. Some will live to the fullest, some will die in the system. Just trying to live them out, see I admire the missing, acquire the license to listen with the fire to. So where's my welfare? Where's my healthcare? Where's my sandwich? There's my sandwich. So spin doctors spinning. Old white men grinning, power to devour cat and do its bidding. Can you think of a single thing you've done that's meant anything, anything at all? I know I'll probably take the fall. I was going in circles till I hit the wall. Can you think of a single thing you've done that's meant anything, anything at all? I know I'll probably take the fall. I was going in circles till I hit the wall. I'm absolutely sure one day I'll settle down, find a special spot, a best gallons of milk. I've got trees growing, got a flower garden going, couple herbs for the cooking, couple more for the. Got a hammock for the swinging, fresh tomatoes for the salad. It'll compliment the burger, straight cooking on the grill. Still a myself so stupid I can't walk home alone. No. Need a shoulder to lean on, I need a coat. Come on. Music's my meal ticket. If I could keep living on to get times ticking like waiting in line, and you don't get in. No weights in no hole, and the weight of the game is breaking your soul. Keep changing your game, playing the role. Keep telling my family short like Tolkien readers. Let it linger hard to pick up teeth with broken fingers, and I humble myself till I was hollow inside. But no more, I get the zipper, you can swallow my pride.
city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Did all my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul, your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless, say it now. You slacking in goaltending, my actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage, I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come
I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 down. I could conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California, live on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. You look at Golden State. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And guys, you know, no matter what happens today, I bet they'll be happy to have this game behind them because it's the third one they've played in the past 4 days, and they've got to be ready for a breather.
Yeah, I mean, the NBA does you no favors in terms of the schedule and the challenges that it poses. Very easy to have a letdown under these circumstances, but maintaining your mental focus is especially key when you're physically worn down.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in the small forward. Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
The three from Barnes. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Curry with the three. And that one's good. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that. Could you?
Yeah,
I know.
Right. Yeah, he probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the lead.
And it's off the back rim. No good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Thompson with it. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Warriors, fourth.
They've been really pleased, Kevin, with their three-point game. It's working better for them thanks to some adjustments they've made in their transition game.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Second chance shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this one.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And Golden State also making a change. Iguodala's checked in.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Curry can't get it to go.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Thompson passes to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. They double-team Curry. Iguodala dishes to Curry. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
He's doubled up his mates now, but still just 2 for 9. A rough first quarter for him.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Lets it go. And nothing but air on that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bogut. Look at that shot! How did that go in?
About that.
Oh! Here's Curry with the three. Draymond Green pulls it in.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me. It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrappy, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
Iguodala against Iguodala. Here's Livingston. Drills the three-pointer. Livingston's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game. Nine seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Curry. It'll count. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Klay Thompson and Brandon Rush at the 2 and 3. They'll get out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Livingston in at the 1 spot. Thompson is double. Out left to the wing. Spates kicks to Thompson. And he gets it to go from the corner. Thompson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors. His first shot coming late. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Some changes for Golden State. Green comes in for Maurice Spates. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. The Warriors trailing. Curry against Thompson. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Thompson misses.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
That's good. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The shot by Curry, no good. Golden State moving the ball around. Launches a 3. Curry with another miss. Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. Passes it to Curry. Jacks up a three. Rush grabs the miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Barbosa. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's going to be on Maurice Spates.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Brandon Rush. Here's Iguodala.
Boy, his struggles continue here in the second quarter.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Barbosa passes to Barnes. He dishes it to Iguodala. And again, no good by Golden State. Barnes against Curry. He kicks to Green. To the middle. Curry with the steal. Fires the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Magic in Orlando. The feed now to Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Barbosa. And again, no good by Golden State. Outside Curry. Takes a three. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. The Warriors leading. It's deflected. It's Iguodala with the drive. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Iguodala's got his first points of the night.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
Curry with another miss.
unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Barbosa kicks to Barnes with 1 on the clock, and that's not going to go.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors girls.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Your Warriors girls.
Warriors trailed by 6. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in the 3 slot.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Out to the right wing. Curry's shot is off.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Thompson misses.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
On its way from Curry for 2. Another miss by Curry.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Here's Bogut. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Brandon Rush is checked in for the Warriors.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
It's Curry outside. Rush grabs the miss. Pass to Livingston. Dishes to Rush. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. From deep. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And intention.
It'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Washington Wizards. Looking at the Wizards, they're in the 10th spot in the Eastern Conference, and that actually represents what would be a good deal of improvement over their showing last season. Guys, let's talk about Nerlens Noel. Really made the most of his rookie season, which was actually, if you want to say, was his second season.
Yeah, it really wasn't his rookie.
But it really, no, technically he was a rookie.
Okay.
After sitting out after the ACL surgery.
Yeah.
So defensively, what do you think?
Yeah, but you know, when you sit down and watch for a year on an NBA bench, I think that was an incredible advantage for him as a defender because he changes a lot of shots because now he can read the defenses better, and he's a terrific ball hawk, gets lots of steals. This guy has a bright future.
So he's a rookie, but he's got a lot more knowledge of the NBA
Without
game
question.
than he would of a guy who's actually in his first year.
And he has the potential to be one of the best defensive big men in the entire league.
Wow.
If he continues to play the way he's playing.
Wow, yeah, that is deserving of
potential.
Okay.
What's that potential?
Potential will get you fired.
I can't spell it, but I can say it. Potential.
It'll catch you.
Coming up shortly, the tip. Let's go to Kevin Harlan courtside.
"2K Sports" checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Philadelphia.
I don't think you want to get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no break, like crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here ballin', it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. That top jump back, what I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merge. Woo! Let an animal loose. My separation off of this, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. They've put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Did all my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now, you slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 down. I could conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
It's a road game for the Grizzlies, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Cavaliers. They put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
Exactly, and confidence so big in this league, Greg. You know that. You want to keep that upper hand against teams whenever possible. You can see they've got that look in their eyes. I mean, it's time to get busy and go to work.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Memphis. Conley out there with Hairston. Then it's Matt Barnes. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Green in at the 4 slot.
You know, Dave Yeager, the coach for the Grizzlies, has really become a big-name coach quite quickly. You know, he's worked his way up the Memphis coaching ladder and has had a ton of success early on in his career.
And it's Conley penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
And for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Charlotte Hornets.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
Kicks it to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Randolph dishes to Green. Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. No good from Hairston. The Cavaliers trailed by 4. And it's Smith penetrating. And the dunk by James.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Clearly.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Chris Anderson is checked in for Randolph. Carter comes in for Matt Barnes. Lance Stevenson's checked in for P.J. Hairston. And it's Chalmers in for Mike Conley. Irving from long range. That's good. And it's a tie ball game.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Clark, looking around the league, there's no team that teams want to play less than the Memphis Grizzlies. They just wear you down.
Well, they play a physical brand of basketball. They play hard. Everybody's on the same page. And even if you beat the Grizzlies, they take a lot out of you in terms of how they try to wear you down.
And Chalmers kicks to Anderson. The Grizzlies with another miss. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run right now.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And the Grizzlies played so well against all the other playoff teams. Part of it is that they just have a style that matches up well with anyone.
And it's Carter missing. And here we go. And Jefferson throws it down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now, here's Stevenson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's Green missing. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown.
And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. And they're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Thompson is up there with Channing Frye. And it's Jefferson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Cleveland leading by 8. He gives them a double-digit lead. Dellavedova's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Cavs. And Anderson slams it in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Offensive rebound. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
For the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Fry. James comes in for Richard Jefferson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now, here is Irving. He's got 9. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. LeBron's got 5 points so far. And Wright throws it down hard.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
James. And they get it back. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Ahead. And finished off by LeBron.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Conley's shot is off. And here comes Smith, leads the fast break. And LeBron throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Mike Conley. Irving passes to James. Irving misses.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Cloak loose. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Love. It's rebounded by Memphis. Randolph's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley with the 3. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers leading by 12. It's LeBron with the drive.
Foul called. Zach Randolph. That's his first personal foul.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw missing. Channing Fry's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jefferson comes in for Irving. And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 13. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Right.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. So he gets them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Stevenson outside. That will count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. Carter is out there with Martin. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Anderson in at the 5 spot. Right side, Martin. And Thompson sends it back. Smith outside. Poked loose. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Grizzlies have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Carter for 3. And the shot is good.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Got good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Cavaliers 5th.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
He hits both from the stripe.
And it seems every season we see a player try and play through an injury. Sometimes it provides a boost with heroics, but it can lead to serious damage long term. It's a common practice we see, and some guys are pretty cavalier about it.
Now here's James. Vince Carter missing his last shot. Left side, Love. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Stevenson with it. Now Smith defending. And it's Martin penetrating. Left side, Anderson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Stevenson dishes to Carter. Good on the triple.
Vince Carter.
Carter's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Grizzlies.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
The drive by LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight. And Chalmers kicks to Anderson. And it's Carter again missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Anderson with the block. Here's Stevenson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Stevenson's got his second bucket tonight. And James throws it down hard. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Barnes kicks to Green. Conley with the 3. Offensive rebound. Green the pass to Randolph. Green dishes to Randolph. And another shot. It's blocked. And it's Smith penetrating. Jefferson, that's good.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Cavaliers with the rebound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Dellavedova from outside. Rebounded by Hairston.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Conley kicks to Barnes. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
That's a 2 from Smith. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Grizzlies trail by 13. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Mozgov in at the center filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. James. And here's Barnes for 3. And James pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 12. On its way from Irving for 2. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And Green with the basket on the assist by Randolph.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Dellavedova kicks to Love. A double-team Love. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Randolph passes to Green. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
Now here's James. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. 18 points for Kyrie Irving.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Irving attacking. James outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Smith checked in for Kyrie Irving. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Smith. Dellavedova kicks to Smith. From downtown, James with another miss.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Green dishes to Randolph. Here's Hairston. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smith drives in. Good work defensively by Conley. The feed to Randolph. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And stolen by Love. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And he commits the intentional foul.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
At the line for 2.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will push the lead to double digits. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fires from the wing. No luck. Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Irving, good.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's Green. They double him with Love. And he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Zach Randolph.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they're going to get the second game between these two clubs just like they took the first. To the line as heat of light. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And the foul called on P.J. Hairston. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For the Cavaliers, Love checked in for Fry. James comes in for Jefferson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Mozgov.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
And Green slams it in.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
But they'll get another chance. Hairston with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Barnes. Good.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer off the mark. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
It's a light day in the NBA, just 4 games on a Sunday. This year express tour through the association called the Fast Break. Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder playing the Utah Jazz again, and KD, 2 of 6 from deep. He owned the third quarter of this one. 17 of his 31 points came in that third quarter. This game went into overtime. Russell Westbrook had a double-double in this one. 25 points, 11 rebounds. The Thunder win at 104-98. Mario Chalmers returns with his Memphis Grizzlies to Miami to take on his old squad, the Miami Heat. Chris Bosh knocking down jumpers. Memphis held a big lead in this one, but Miami comes back and gets the win behind Bosh's 22 points. Out in the desert, the Phoenix Suns taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Brandon Knight looking good in this game. He finished with 25 points for the Suns as they get the victory by 7.
When I enter the building. I drink some, keep it in my.